Dignitas Infinita, Infinite Dignity, is the title chosen by the Congregation for the Doctrine of Faith after 5 years of work. The goal of the new document is to stress that every human person possesses an infinite dignity and to reflect on some specific and grave violations of that dignity. EWTN Vatican Bureau Chief Andreas Thonhauser has more.
Good evening, Tracy. Cardinal Víctor Manuel Fernández, the prefect of the Dicastery for the Doctrine of Faith, said that the new Vatican's document on human dignity is as much a reflection of Pope Francis's pastoral thinking on such issues such as euthanasia, abortion, surrogacy, and gender ideology, as it is also a summary of the official Church's teaching. The first issue mentioned in the document is poverty. And I quote, "It is calling it one of the greatest injustices in the contemporary world." Then there is, of course, war, which is another tragedy that denies human dignity and always shows a defeat of humanity. The declaration also discusses the travail of migrants and human trafficking, which is taking on tragic dimensions and is described as vile activity, as a disgrace to societies that claim to be civilized. The document traces unequivocal in its condemnation of abortion, noting that the acceptance of abortion in the popular mind and behavior, and even in law itself, is a telling sign of an extremely dangerous crisis of the moral sense. Cardinal Víctor Fernández reiterated the rejection of gender theory because it, and I quote again, impoverishes a humanistic vision. In this context, he said, the idea of same-sex marriage or the elimination of differences does not seem acceptable. With respect to sex change, the document notes, it follows that any sex change intervention, as a rule, risks threatening the unique dignity the person has received from the moment of conception. The declaration's rejection of surrogacy is also strong. This is a practice, the document reads, that represents a grave violation of the dignity of a woman and the child. A child is always a gift and should never be seen as the basis of a commercial contract. In the document, Tracy, we can also find a mention for digital violence. New forms of violence are spreading through social media, and such cyberbullying and the internet is also a channel for spreading pornography and exploitation of persons for sexual purposes or through gambling. The declaration ends by urging that respect for the dignity of the human person, beyond all circumstances, be placed at the center of the commitment to the common good and at the center of every legal system. In Rome, Andreas Thonhauser, EWTN News Nightly.